Hey, Pinal County, good morning. This is David Malton, and I kind of wanted to go over some details about, why I'm doing the things I'm doing, right? People are like, why is this guy doing this? I ran for office against Todd House, which I'm glad is gone because he was a loser, and Jeff Surdy, which is who we have now. We'll see what he can do. But I got involved with code enforcement being weaponized against me, right? What does that mean? That means somebody saw my Trump sign out in my front yard, or maybe a county supervisor was trying to take some revenge. I don't know. I'm trying to find some answers. But what you're doing to me was wrong. Tried to bring it to your attention. I tried to call the county supervisors out to my home, before this escalated. I tried to resolve some stuff. But here, let me show you. This is the invoice I got from the county for my code enforcement violations, right? So there I am, David Ross Moulton. I ain't afraid to tell everybody who I am and where I live. That wasn't the officer at the time. I had an asshole that they hired to get a second pension. What is his name? James Meadows, right? And they're trying to fine me $2,800, right? Yet, in the invoice, they don't put down what the violations are for. I had an asshole code enforcement officer come to my house, right? I live on over 2 acres. I have what's called general GR. I don't live in a residential neighborhood. I don't live in a cookie cutter home, right? This is my property. I keep it pretty scraped as much as I can, right? I have about 5 square miles of BLM land on that side of the street, and all the trash blows over that gets dumped out there over to my property. But I have a well, and this asshole code enforcement officer, to try to swing his meat around, said, Mr. Moulton, you can't have that water tank or the one behind it. Okay, give me the laws and statutes. I live on a property that has a well, right? I also live on a piece of property that's ready to have a nursery, right? And I am building a nursery. Right over there, I have a box that's got a greenhouse, right? That's 85 foot long by 35 foot wide by like 20 feet tall. And I got another well tank behind that on its side as well. He's saying that's a $700 fine, Mr. Moulton, and the one behind it's a $700 fine. Show me the ordinance, right? Now, this asshole, I'm gonna walk out to the street of my property, and he takes his zoom lens on his camera, right? This is Felix and Roberts. Okay, I'm gonna walk out here to the street where he's legally supposed to take his pictures, and here's my property. This is a mulch pile I have because eventually right here I'm going to dig this up and I'm going to plant trees, and that's my mulch. Again, nursery, allowed to have it. He took pictures of that tank there. Oh, that's a $700 fine. And you can't even really see the other one, but there's another tank like that one right there, $700 fine. Now, he zooms in way back there. Let's see if I can zoom in. I can't even zoom in that far. His camera's much better. But I have fence posts, right? They're metal fence posts that are 5 foot long that eventually are going to be a fence around my house. And he says, well, that's construction material, Mr. Moulton. That's a $700 fine. Really? I don't think so. And then let's check out another $700 fine. Up here next to my house, I have a couple of tires. He doesn't like those, right? See if I can bring this back down. Come on. Ugh. I have some bricks, right? Right now I have a thing to feed birds on it. But those bricks were right here piled up, about that tall. And he says, that's construction material, Mr. Moulton. That's a $700 fine. Now, these just keep adding up, right? And here's the thing. I can show you other homes where he went and signed off that have shipping containers, trailers. I mean, just they like again, I moved out here because I wanted a place where people don't care. And to get this changed, you know, I'm going to do some, I'm going to invite you all to the party. So I'm at my wit's end. I wanted to show everybody, hey, this is my property that code enforcement's complaining about. My trucks, my trailer, my jet skis are registered, and the next time a code enforcement comes up to my house, walks up to my jet ski and removes the cover to see if my jet skis are covered, that's when I'm gonna break your hand. That's when I will get violent. Right now, I'm gonna take you guys out politically because you're stupid. This is my motor home. It's currently not registered, but it runs just fine. Here, let's go check it out. Right? They gave me a $700 fine. Whew, I hope I didn't lose you. This is my motorhome. Nobody's living in. Let's see here. My motorhome runs just fine. 22,000 miles on it. I have medical conditions. And I can't afford my medications and to get my motorhome registered right now. And if I can't do that, I'm not paying you $2,800 in fines. But what I will do is I'm gonna start lighting up everybody in your neighborhood with code enforcement violations. So today, stay tuned for my next video and find out which houses are getting lit up. To the homes that I'm lighting up, I am sorry, man. You know, with all my heart, I swear, if this didn't need to be done, I wouldn't be doing it. Two little old ladies down the road from me, code enforcement messed with. And here, let's you know, while I'm here, you know, I did a Freedom of Information request because I think Todd House had something to do with this. I'm not sure, I can't prove it. But I went and did a Freedom of Information request. Oh, I'll talk about that later. It's not even worth it. We're going to make changes in Pinal County and look for the next video.